Okay, geez. Leslie is at a major break risk again. Can't say that we're super surprised, you know, given her history. Really nice if she could actually tame these hares, though, because we can sort of get them going, and we can tame them with mushrooms, which actually, now that I'm seeing her do this, I'm just going to go ahead and do some harvesting. Set that up. Because we can use those to tame, and the cool thing about that is that the sooner we get them, basically a male and a female, the sooner that we can start getting baby rabbits, which is really the name of the game in terms of, you know, long-term food. Because basically what we're looking for is we want to make better meals. So you can make simple meals with just one ingredient, but if you have 2 ingredients, you can make a fine meal, and then 3 ingredients, you can make a lavish meal. So the more variety of food that we have, the better. Tame failed 7.5 chance. I mean, that's okay. You know, it's not the end of the world. She'll get it eventually. You know, it's kind of the way that I look at it. It's just, you gotta wait. So, taking berries. I think she's taking berries because she's gonna go try and tame the other one. So really, we need him to finish this. Food-wise, we're fine for right now, but we need Rindal to finish this. And then when he's done with that, he can cut some plants, or chop some wood rather, and then we can build this butcher table. Once we build the butcher table, we can slaughter these, and I should probably get like a crafting area set up, you know. Why is she hauling now? Why is Leslie hauling instead of plant cutting? Oh, right. So I'm gonna prioritize plant cutting for you just for right now because we need the resources. You know, hauling and cleaning is absolutely important. You need to get it done. You need to actually, the sooner that you can get a dedicated hauler / cleaner, the better. But the issue then becomes, especially early on, finding someone to do that, because there are so many important things that need to happen early on. So typically you kind of have to deal with the fact that your area is going to look a little disgusting and that people are going to be upset about it. A local tortoise has gone mad. Okay. Where is it? Is this one? That's fine. We'll have Rindal take care of that. We'll have him go, like, say here-ish. Local tortoise, that just means extra meat, I guess. He should, hopefully, automatically fire. I'm just gonna go to 3, even though, yeah, okay, cool. Unforbid that steel, because we totally need that steel. Is he gonna kill it eventually? Maybe? Maybe? Come on, Rindal, for fuck's sake. Ah! You shot out its left eye. I mean... Oh, okay, good. Alright, well, now we're just gonna leave it to bleed to death. I'm not super worried about that. What I am kind of worried about is I need this butcher table to be built. So I'm gonna have Leslie prioritize it. She doesn't want to go here through this deadfall trap because I feel like these deadfall traps are going to hit my own people, which I don't know that they're that good at that point, you know? Because obviously where I'm going to put a deadfall trap is somewhere that somebody's going to walk through, but I don't want to do it where my people are going to walk through. She's joy deprived. Okay, so that's part of the problem. So she needs joy. So let's do some joy stuff. So, I mean, we could do some horseshoe pins. These are easy. We'll just put like 2 here. So that's, you know, an easy amount of joy. One of the things I also want to get growing is cotton, so that I can get some clothes being built, but I don't know that that's super high priority right now. Why doesn't she want to go here? It's because of the deadfall trap, isn't it? Because this is the shortest possible way, but because of that deadfall trap, she doesn't want to go. So maybe what we do is we put like one way out, because obviously if my people aren't going to go the way of the deadfall traps, right? So maybe we make it like this is just an open area with just deadfall traps, right? And then they can only come in this area. We get rid of this entire thing and put a door. Because, well, you know what? We're going to have to wait until our first raid. Because really, I think that is what's going to tell us everything that we need to know in terms of how the AI is going to interact with us. You know what I mean? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Butcher Creature do forever. So basically, whenever there's creatures here, we're going to have our cook, which is, I believe, Rindal. Yeah, and so now he's butchering. Good. Wonderful. Sweet. So we are off to a pretty decent start here. This is going to give us a pretty significant amount of meat. And also leather. So we're eventually going to have to find a use for our leather, probably to make clothes. This is going to sound messed up, but I almost wish we would get raided, because I just want to see... Hopefully if this is finished, I want to see when we do get raided, how they approach, how they come in, because then that's going to affect my kill zone. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I can really... Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played this game on extreme ever, so that's why I'm sort of like just kind of hesitant and just kind of like, I don't know if this is going to work or whatnot, because I've never played it on extreme. I've played it on every difficult but extreme. But I feel like at extreme difficulty, you know, one has to be, you know, even if something seems super cheesy, I think you just gotta kind of roll with it. So, wow, Leslie is super comfortable, but she literally has almost all the negative, you know, debuffs that you can get in the game. But I mean, the rebuff by Hammer, that's totally her fault. Why is she trying to woo a guy? Wow, there's a breakdown on the food stove. That's fine. I mean, this happens. Basically, what's going to happen is anyone with the repair, they're going to go fix that. So yeah, in a little pain. That's because of a pre-existing. So sometimes when you make characters, they have these pre-existing things that there's nothing you can do about. So you either re-roll them or you use the Prepare Carefully mod and just completely get rid of them. I like the added bit of realism, you know, that you get with that, because not everyone's perfect. Cramped environment, I totally understand. Even though these rooms are pretty big compared to what I normally give my colonists. Normally it's like just enough room for a bed, and that's it. So, I mean, she can deal, I guess. The divorce thing, though, that's pretty fucked up of Rindal to do. Look at Rindal. He's got nothing negative. He's got nothing wrong in the world with him, because he, you know, he crash landed. He divorced his wife. He's just ready to roll, man. Just ready to go in a whole new world. How's Hammer doing? Let's check on him. Again, he's totally fine. He's got a nice dog. He ate a fine meal. He's super comfortable. Optimistic about the colony, no expectations. He's just feeling good, you know. And then Leslie over here is literally contemplating suicide. So I hope you two fucks are happy. You need to look out for your fellow colonist. That's really all I'm saying. We're gonna speed it up a bit, get to morning. Seriously, I am kind of concerned about Leslie, because if you see up here, her mood is super low. I mean, she is just so close to that threshold. She could break at any moment, pretty much. I mean, she really could break at any moment. I think I might just make a small growing zone for smoke leaf. It's basically the weed of the game, the marijuana. Where is it? Smoke leaf, smoke leaf, smoke leaf, smoke leaf. Do I have somebody? What is his skill? Can he start doing? Oh, his skill is 9, so he can actually start making heal root, which is really important because that is the herbal medicine of the game. It's really important to get that because some medicine's better than none, and heal root's not crazy effective, but it's better than just basically somebody bandaging. So and obviously with the fact that we're expecting to get raided an ass ton, that's going to be effective. Smoke leaf's going to help to keep people happy, basically. Like I said, it's basically marijuana, so people are going to get they're going to smoke it, they're going to be happy. Some people might even develop an addiction for it, so I mean, whatever, keeps them happy, but it makes them move slower. But if it's the difference between that and a mental break, I mean, I'd rather have somebody working slowly than not working at all. So that's kind of my philosophy. So I always try to have that going. And also, I want to say one of our people has a chemical fascination. So yeah, so it's Hammer. So he's probably going to smoke like a mofo, but I mean, that'll make him happy. So, you know, it is what it is. So let's haul these. We need a dumping stockpile, which I feel like I'm going to do out here, like there-ish. And basically, dumping stockpile is where you dump shit that you don't want. So just like chunks. Like this. These are just chunks of metal and corpses. I also am going to, just preemptively, because I'm assuming our first raid is going to be an absolute murder fest, I'm going to just drop like 5 graves. Whether those are for my own people or for the raiders, I don't really know yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be a murder fest, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. So anyway, he's going to go along and do that. Hammer is going to continue building. Leslie is going to keep trying to tame these hares, which at this point I'm almost on the fence about whether or not we should. You know what? Fuck it. We should do it. We already got the hay grass planted. We could do like an area like right here. We're actually just gonna, let's do a new area, new animal area 2, or we could have just done animal area 1, whatever. So we'll do that. We'll do like animal area here ish. No, because that's where a stockpile is at. We'll do like animal area here. And then we'll do a stockpile zone, like right here. And we'll have this literally just do animal feed. Just do animal feed. So hay and kibble, and I don't know what silage is. It's probably something that got added with a mod, but we'll just have it do those. And then we'll have nothing else do animal feed. So that when he does harvest this hay grass, it's just going to go right here. And then we'll have our bunnies in this area, and then whenever they're hungry, they can just go right here. We might eventually need a bigger area for hay grass, but we're also going to eventually expand, so we're kind of doing a lot with a little at this point. So we're just going to kind of have to deal for the time being. Wow, she's going to the edge of the goddamn map to tame this stupid fucking bunny. Shit. So these two guys are super happy. Leslie, not having a great time. Which is understandable. Again, she got dumped day 1. Like, literally 5 minutes after she crash landed, she got dumped. I totally get where Leslie is coming from. These other two fucks, I don't know why they're so happy. Whoa, Rindal was insulted? By who? Let me guess, was it Leslie? Yeah. Why would she insult you, Rindal? I don't know. Maybe because you divorced her 5 minutes after you guys landed on an alien planet. I don't know, Rindal. I don't know. Should you be upset about that? I don't think so. I don't think so. speeding up a little bit. Is Leslie ever going to actually successfully tame these goddamn hares, or what, Leslie? I mean, can you do something right for this colony? Is that tame failed? 7.5. I mean, I get the 7.5 chance. I mean, it is going to increase her animal skill, and because she has such a high, like her passion is burning. She's going to increase that pretty significantly every time, even on a failed attempt. And we're also having her train our dog to do hauling, which unfortunately you have to tame her 8 times before she's actually going to start doing hauling. And then when she actually does haul, it's going to be like occasionally whenever she feels like it, which is, you know, it's kind of lame, but also at the same time it's better than nothing. So I mean, you do what you can with what you got. I just realized that this totally fucks up our idea of adding additional rooms. So in the event that we actually need more rooms, we basically have to go either this way and mine it out, or we have to go south, which goes against the idea of my kill zone and all this kind of stuff down here. So that could eventually be a problem. We just had somebody. We just had somebody join us. And we're going to say yes. Immediately we're going to pause. And we're going to go ahead and look at you. Incapable of scary. That's alright. Traits bloodlust. He gets a rush from hurting people. He's twice as likely to start a social fight. That's not good. And he dislikes women. Which... I mean, we only have one woman, so that's not the end of the world. He's also good in cooking and medicine. Also animals. He's okay at. So I feel like he's going to be... Is he better than our other guy at cooking? We got 10. We got 4, but he has a burning passion. So we're going to do... We'll just have them both cook, you know? Why not? You know? Because he has a higher skill level, but he only has the 1 fire, whereas he has a lower skill level, but he has 2. So we'll have them both do it. I mean, it's not a huge deal. We'll have him construct at 2. I think we're gonna make him haul and clean. I think he's gonna be our guy. Yeah, I think he's gonna be the guy. Now. This kind of forces my hand into the problem that we were just talking about, in that I need to build this guy some lodging, which I think the only logical direction, see what I did there, is to go this way and do that, build him a door. It's going to be right next to where people are going to be invading, but whatever, fuck it, it's better than nothing. We'll do that, build him some floors, because why not? And that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that'll be enough. That'll be enough room, you know. And if not, then he can fucking deal, because these people have been working hard. And we'll give him a torch lamp and a plant pot. Yeah, so I mean that should be fine. What kind of gear does he got? He's got a Caravanier's hat. Looks like something from Fallout. It probably actually is from Fallout. I have a bunch of weird clothing mod type deals going on, but having him at hauling and cleaning is actually going to be wonderful, because that is something that I feel like a lot of people don't put enough time into. Actually getting someone who is exclusively a hauler cleaner, and he's not going to be exclusively a hauler cleaner. He's also going to cook, which is important as well. Speaking of which, I think food wise we're going to be okay for a while.